Dun, 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 dun. It's time for everyone's favorite basketball sequel. Come on and jam. It's Kuroko no Basket Season 2.
God, there's something wrong with you.
The person who has something wrong with them is Annie.
And the one observing something wrong with someone else is Minty.
And this is FunUntitled, where we serve every podcast with an FU.
So this is, of course, the long-awaited Season 2 of Kuroko's No Basketball.
The basketball that Kuroko plays.
What is it? It's whatever. So now that Seijo lost to Toho Academy, they went through like this whole training thing, blah, blah, blah. They do a little street ball, and then you meet Yosin's team a little bit. You meet Murasakibara and Himuro. Himuro's one of my favorite characters.
He doesn't really have a personality.
He's cool, he's suave, he tries very hard, he's graceful.
So, in case you forgot, Kuroko no Basket is basically, there's a boy named Kuroko and he's trying to beat down all his previous teammates. They're all based off the colored Power Rangers. So we met blue, we met yellow, we met green, now we're meeting purple.
Yeah, which is very exciting. And so, I don't really understand sports, and I definitely don't understand Japanese sports or high school sports or like the advances, but basically they do this weird like preliminary thing where you end up with Seirin versus Shutoku. So Kuroko...
That's right, Green Ranger.
Yes, he has his rematch. This was an okay match.
I don't remember anything about it other than it ends in a tie.
The most important thing about this arc is that now we have Teppei as the new center. Teppei had to leave for like the first half of school because his leg got busted up by a team that's gonna be introduced later. But the important part about this match is that Midorima decided that he wants to rely on his teammates to help score basketballs.
Basketball lose.
So yes, this match is okay, but I always like watching Tako.
I wish we saw more of that wagon bitch boy.
No, I'm telling you, in Season 3, when Shutoku goes off against Raikazan, which is what a Red Ranger is, that match is so freaking awesome. Like, I love that match so much.
I gotta see, because I'm watching anime, you read all the manga.
And then Seirin goes against, I don't know if it's the first match, against Kirisaki Daiichi, which is where they fight the team that fucked up Teppei's leg.
Look, I love Kuroko no Basket, and I love when Seirin fights in the next match against Blue Ranger, but I'm watching this damn cheetah fight against the team, and I'm like, oh man, they're hitting them when the referees can't see. And I'm just like, I'm sorry, but my suspension of disbelief can only go so far. You're telling me the referee sees this player all bloody, bruised, and got the shit beaten out of him, and it's just like, I wonder how that happened. And you're telling me there's no one else in this damn gym who's an official that can be like, hey, what the hell?
I don't know. I mean, it's only high school sports. It's not like they're having like the 1,000 cameras, having 360 view of everything.
I guess I'm too used to American baseball when you're always like, hey, college recruiters will be in the, bleachers. You gotta look good for those people. I think that was like one of the plots to the High School Musicals. You know what I mean, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just like, damn, Japan, you gotta take your sports seriously. I don't know how you did it in the Olympics, but step up your pussy.
This type of storyline is in almost every sports series that I've seen.
Yeah, you said it's in Haikyuu, right?
There's one in Haikyuu, there's one in All Out. I mean, it's basically because you play like these very physically active sports with only like 2 referees, right? And the players who are cheating, they know where the referees are, where the line of sight is, and how to like, in a sense, play that kind of game. It's more obvious in Haikyuu of how they do it, where they literally like use their bodies to block the referee's vision so they can't make an accurate call.
I think something that pisses me off, this is very nitpicking, but the captain of this team, how did he get to the top 10 of the popularity poll? Does he get better later?
No, this is the only time you really see him.
That's insane, but right?
If you're telling me he's top 10, that is insane. But the Kuroko basketball character poll, I've seen it too. It's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, like Red Ranger's number 1.
That makes no sense to me.
Do you think it was rigged?
I mean, he is the leader of the Miracle Generation.
Oh, you see, he cheated in the game and he cheated in the polls.
Apparently.
For me, this was a throwaway match because it didn't have the Miracle Generation and it was mostly for, I keep forgetting Teppei. That's his name. That's his whole, like, deal and how his knees got fucked up for life. That's how his knees got fucked up for life, right?
Yeah. It's sad, but I really like Teppei. He's very like, he's a character who's like the fantasy anime relevance of like positive personality, positive energy, but like a really dark past. In a sense, you know?
Really fucked up that these people ruined this guy's life.
I mean, that's just the caution of playing sports sometimes, you know?
I guess it's like football. I bet if I read Aisha 21, I would be reading more of this shit.
Oh, man, I want to read that series so badly.
I do like Teppei is the whole, this is why you should like this character that came late in the game.
Yeah, because he's super good. And he's one of, and actually this is when they start introducing the, what do they call them? The uncrowned emperors?
Oh yeah.
Where they're basically the set of basketball players that are the second best, second only to the Miracle Generation. So Teppei and Hanamiya, the captain of Kirisaki Daiichi, is part of. And you get to meet the other three later.
And then moving on, if we can, to what for Minty has been advertising as the sequel to the snail movie Turbo. Even though it has nothing to do with snails.
It's all about going turbo. It's Seiren versus Toho, the rematch. This is the third time?
No, the second time.
It's the second official match. I don't know if it's the third overall.
Look.
Oh, this is the third time you see Toho fight.
As much as I shat on the last battle, I will be singing the praises of this battle.
The animation for this series is off the wall.
I want to know how this series got such an amazing budget.
I mean, this series was super popular during its prime. Like, it's crazy. And I can see why.
Look, I'm reading Haikyuu. I just got to the first time Abajosai versus Kurasano. And like, it gets a lot when you're like, this player is good because he has a good attitude. I'm talking about the buzz cut guy.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that's like, okay, I just have to keep that in mind. He's good because he has a great optimistic personality. But this one, I can see exactly why all these fuckers are good. Like when they had the 3-point shootout competition between the two, you know, I forget, Wimpy Mushroom Submissive Man and Glasses Guy.
Oh, okay. Sakurai versus Junpei.
No offense, the anime can do a little bit better teaching me the positions.
Kuroko Basket really only goes over the center and the shooting guard, and a little bit of point guard, but they won't really go over the power forward and the small power forward. Really, even the shooting guard and point guard, I feel like they don't explain enough. But the center they explain a lot because that's the whole next match.
But yeah, so I just really like how, you know, you have the two aces of the team, Aomine versus Kagami, and then, you know, you had the 3-pointers, and then you had like the captain coming in being like, hey, I'm not sleeping on the job, let's go.
And even Momoi plays a role. She's so cute.
Oh, love her. God, out of all the gay ships, why did I have to fall for the one hetero ship, Momoi and Aomine?
I'm telling you, man, all the Aomine and Kagami moments come in season 3. They're smaller, but I think they're still very cute.
I don't know, apparently I'm very hetero.
You are, though.
Shut up. And then I like to see man. Teppei, I'm just gonna call him Teppei. I don't know why I keep wanting to call him Hyoga.
Hyoga is the captain.
Oh, okay. I like seeing Teppei do the whole thing where like, oh, I have to wait, was this the last one? I have to protect my team, but then they were like, no, let us protect you. And like, oh, I get it now. I'm not protecting them because of my team. We're a team because we protect each other.
That's cute, and I think it was part of the last match because he knew the opposing team were dirty that way.
Oh, yeah, I get confused.
It's okay. I mean, this match is still one of the best matches of the series.
Oh man, when they went turbo mode, when they went into the zone.
Oh my god, fucking love that. And it's so cool. Like, this is how you do the zone.
Okay, like, this is a great example of how to hype up a character and to bring them down in a way that makes sense.
Oh, the whole Aomine and why is he so good? And then it's like, oh shit, because he goes in the zone. And then it's like, how do you beat that? It's like, you go in the zone yourself. And it's like,
yeah, because, you know, like, there's not a lot of animes where you see a character just wreck shop and he keeps wrecking shop, and when he gets, like, quote-unquote defeated, it's not like he got weaker, it's just that someone else, like, beat him in his own game.
And then there's a whole overarching story of how Aomine is like, the only one who can beat me is me, and then Kuroko wanted to help, and Mori wanted to help, and they beat him, and then now he's like, oh, I see, like, there's still, like, more to do in this game, and it's so cute. I love everything about Aomine, his personality, his, I guess, power-up, his storyline. It's so cute, and then he does even more.
And then he went to buy shoes at the end, and then you wronged me, because I asked, can we see Momoi and Aomine buy shoes? And we did not buy the shoes.
I will not talk more about this until season 3 comes out. out.
Alright, let's just go to the next battle then. We already talked about I want to listen to the first season podcast because I'm pretty sure I mentioned like 12 times Aomine brings a gun out.
Yeah, because that was Annie thinking, is it a gun? Because you're super funny.
Yeah, it's definitely an American sport. You gotta do it the American way. So we get to Seirin versus Yosen with Purple Ranger.
Also another one of the good fight.
I don't know, it just seems like a kind of a diet version of, versus Toll. Because there's a whole guy who's not into basketball, but he's really good at it.
True, but it's like different enough, right?
Yeah, it's different enough.
So the Purple Ranger is Murasakibara, which is a mouthful to say. I don't think of Murasakibara. 6 syllables. It's insane.
He eats all that food to make it a mouthful. Then
gross.
Shut up.
So he's the center, and he's got like a wide wingspan, and he's super tall, and he's just like slam things down. And I think this is probably like my 3rd favorite match, because I like Murasakibara and his whole thing, and I like the Himura thing because then it just expands more into Kagami and like his time in America, and the relationship is very cute.
I do not care for Kagami's teacher.
Oh, Alex. She's okay. I don't know what she really brings besides more like story.
Fan service.
A 3rd girl helps.
I think Himura's whole like Mirage thing is cool. I don't know how realistic that is, but I guess none of this is realistic.
Is that legal? I mean, can you literally just not touch the ball and then touch it again? Because if you do it for dribbling, it's called travel. If you do it for shooting, is that okay? Is it just considered fake out? Again, I don't know sports.
Oh god, in this battle, I just realized that we're learning about this whole Mirage thing, and then we're learning about the shoot that Kuroko learns from Aomine.
That was also cute.
That was also cute, but again, I don't know about this whole eyesight thing,
And the vanishing drive.
Man.
An overflow.
What's that?
That's the one where his presence is so like bright that now people don't really look at the other teammate.
Oh man, all these psychological mind games. I would love if we get to see a scene where they're like, oh, what should we name this move? And someone's like, do we have to name it? It's like, yes, have you seen anime? Cool ass names though.
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, this series is like, of all the sports series, like the closest to fantasy series, because this shit's off the wall. There's like unbelievable shit going on, but kind of in the realm of reality, so it's really cool. And you're just kind of in there for the joy of it, right?
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to say, we see a glimpse of Red Ranger, Akashi.
Yeah, when they do a little short meeting, and you get to see like he's just the leader of them, and he's like, it's weird because the Miracle Generation really did have a falling out, but they still like respect him and listen to him, even though they've all gone to different high schools.
Which is weird because now it's my job to relate the falling out of the Miracle Generation and how Akashi got a different eye color.
Which again, your answer was a gun.
They shot him in the eye. Was that the theory?
No, I forget. I don't know. Someone shot someone in the eye with a gun or a basketball. He had his own gun. Whatever.
Hey, if the prototype Bleach can have guns, I don't see why Kuroko no Basket can't.
A lot of reasons why, you piece of shit. I think, but when Seirin vs. Yosen, one of my favorite parts is like towards the end. It's the 2 scenes. It's the first scene where Murasakibara finally gets serious and he like puts his hair up and then he goes into the zone. And then the second part is like after the match where he's like crying because he's really sad that he's lost. And it's like, oh, he actually does love the game.
And then that's when I made my Kuroko no Basket dating game. You play the main character, which is the human concept of basketball. Murasakibara is a tsundere who doesn't like you. The only thing he's thinking about is food. But you see him blushing when he turns away. Then you have the bad boy Aomine. Ooh, you shouldn't be with him, but he's so bad.
He's playing hard to get. He's like, I'm bored of you, but always looking for more from you.
Yeah. And then, obviously, Kisei is the fuck boy.
He's the easy route.
He's the Sylvain of the group. Midorima, what is he, like the student council?
He's the one where you can only get him if your stats are super high.
Yes,
and like in the non-basketball related. School, luck, oh my god, if you have to pick your birthday, you gotta pick the one with the right one. Don't pick cancer.
And obviously Kuroko would be the secret hidden route. If you can actually find him in certain scenes, you can unlock his route. But he's very hard. Like, he's in that background.
you have to like find a little wisp of his hair and click on it, and then you can talk to him.
Yeah. And of course, in every single route, you do get cucked by a guy because they're all gay.
Kagami comes and it's like, what's up? I was like, you know, motherfucker. That'd be funny. That'd be really funny.
Sorry, this has been season 2, not the dating game. The season 2 ends when Purple Guy starts crying because he loves Basketball so much.
Those end cards are very cute though.
I like how that one person on Tumblr who was like, hey, whoever you ship, those end cards got you. They have one for every single ship.
They really, even like the OT3s.
There's an OT3?
I'm just saying, they have like 3 people sometimes in these end cards.
Okay. Alright, we're coming to the end to this episode. How would you rank the Miracle Generation from favorite to least favorite?
Mine is kind of always, for just the Miracle Generation?
Just a miracle.
Okay, clearly Aomine. Aomine is like one of my favorite characters of like all time, really.
Wow.
He's so cool.
Oh, he's cool. I'm just, I'm surprised. Like, he doesn't really fit the rest of, like, you say, your top 5 anime characters.
He's a prodigy. He's I don't know if he's a leader, but he's a badass.
Badass.
He's cute.
Like, name some other people on your, like, top 5 just so people know, like, the vibe you usually give off.
Cause, I like him. Turns to other sports animes, I like Oikawa. Captain Abajo's side is super naturally talented volleyball player. There's a character in All Out. His name is, oh god, it starts with an M. He's a side character, but he's also very good at rugby. What other sports do I watch?
That baseball one?
Wind Up?
Yeah.
I like Abe. I think that's what his name. He was the umpire. He was the one who's very stern and
he's the Kageyama of the group.
Yeah, in a sense.
I was reading Haikyuu. Oikawa's the king of the court and
Oikawa is like the super king of the court.
Okay.
And Kageyama is just the regular king of the court.
Because I got confused because they started calling both of them king of the courts and I'm like, what's happening?
Okay, Kageyama's middle school team called Kageyama the king. And Hinata was like, wait, you're the king of the court and Oikawa trained you, so he's like super king of the court.
He's a dictator of the court.
So, well, that's why the middle school called Kageyama the king of the court, just to be as an insult as like, you think you're so much better than us.
Okay, back to the Miracle Generation.
No, there's other cool scenes involving that. Whatever. when someone finally fucking watch it, actually, we should rewatch it and then you read it. Then we can talk about Haikyuu. We can only talk about season 1 and 2 because 3 to 5 is not dubbed for God knows why.
I'm making kisses.
Because the way they end the King of the Court storyline, oh my god, I love it. It's like
Get back
so
to the
great.
goddamn Miracle Generation.
You're the one who's bringing up all these other sports scenes.
I mean, all anime characters of all time, not all the sports animes.
Well, because I like a lot. Because Oikawa's my favorite character of all time. I like Melaleuona. I like Bakugo.
Bakugo's top 5 status?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
For sure. I like Zolo.
I guess it is just badass characters.
We've been over this in the Minty call out.
Shut up. Okay, number 1, Aomine.
Number 1 is Aomine. Number 2 is Midorima. 3 is Murasakibara. 4 is Kisei. 5 is Akashi. I guess if I had to put Kuroko in the mix, I probably would put him as number 3.
Kuroko, always forgotten. I agree with the list for most part. Alright, you know what? I feel like we should talk a little bit more about Kuroko no Basket since we went on a Haikyuu tangent. So name me your top 3 ship.
Kagami and Aomine.
Yeah, why? I guess because season 3 stuff.
I mean, you kind of already see it, like glimpses of it. But I didn't really ship them until season 3 stuff. And I shipped hard. But because the very similar personality, they're very ambitious. It was really Kagami who brought Aomine back. So that's hella cute.
I don't think I ever liked characters that's like almost exactly the same.
I don't normally, but I don't know. Just this one.
Like, don't get me wrong, I think that couple can be cute. It's just never been my cup of tea.
And season 3 I don't know how many times I'm going to say, but season 3 cannot come any sooner.
Okay, second favorite couple?
Second favorite couple is Midorima and Takao.
I mean, if you push the man in a wagon, you're set for life.
Midorima doesn't like no one, and Tako has clearly annoyed his way into his heart. And
I bet they're compatible horoscope-wise.
I hope so. I just don't know enough about horoscopes. And then third is Murasakibara and Himuro.
They're gonna get more scenes season 3, right?
No, but they're super fucking cute. You've seen enough of season 2.
Okay.
I don't need to justify myself.
No. That's fine. Look, as long as you just don't say you like the cheetah boy, I'm happy with any Kuroko no Basket opinions you have.
I like Hanamiya with To'o's captain. Oh god, what was his name?
Squinty. Is that racist?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Toto's captain. He's hot. He is extremely hot though.
To'o's captain?
Yes, he is my type.
What?
You don't think he's hot?
Oh god, glasses. I forget.
I hate you so much. I like the couple, Kagami and Kuroko.
You like... Oh. You know, I really like that ship too until I really fell. I used to like all the ships too, like Kuroko and Kagami, Aomine and Momoi. Then season 3 came and then I was like, well, I've abandoned the hetero ships.
Well, we'll see what happens in season 3 that made Minty jump from the God-given hetero ship we was given in this damn series.
It's related to the shoe shopping.
No! Oh my... What? No, I'm looking forward to that scene. Are you telling me Kagami ruins it?
I too am looking forward to that scene.
Oh, well, that reminds me. I wanted to draw like this cute comic of Aomine buying light up shoes.
Oh god. End this. We're not going over this again.